Joseph Parker. Parts of it was scrappy, but it was entertaining, and it was like had a dramatic finish as well.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Sum it up, man.
Everyone was on their seat. Everyone could see the timer counting down. He was on the floor with like 25, 30 seconds to go. He gets up, and Joseph Parker really rallied strong. Came down the finishing line like a trooper, but it wasn't enough. The right man won on the night. The judges had it very differently. And one had it by 1 point. I know the radio had it even. I didn't see it that way personally. But it was a great fight. It was a good fight. Joseph Parker is only 26 years old. He sort of seemed to run out of ideas in the middle rounds. He didn't know whether he was boxing, whether he was fighting, whether he was just moving, and nothing really was taken. But Dillian, to his credit, he made that the case. Anytime they got close, he imposed what seemed to be physical advantages. He was roughing them up, he was sticking his head in, he was forearming him, he was pushing over. He pushed the rules as far as you can without getting a point deducted. And I think that really sort of established his dominance over Joseph Parker. And it was a good tactic. It was a great tactic. And he gave the view from all the judges that Dillian Whyte was in charge. Even when he was hit with a shot, he would automatically come back. Dillian, at very few stages, stayed on the ropes taking shots. The first few rounds he took a few, but he sort of rallied on, and he showed how world class he was. That left hook, he's got a counter catch, jab left hook. The shot that he knocked out Brown with, the shot that he rocked AJ with, and the shot that he put down Parker with. Anybody who fights Dillian really needs to stay away from it, because it's a killer of a punch. And I think that's really set him up for some mega fights in the near future.
Shout out to IFL TV. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe to my channel too. Shout out to David Haye, legendary boxer. He's supposedly he's retired now. He stated that in the beginning of the interview, so we don't have to dwell into that. The Dillian Whyte performance. I couldn't have broken it down better than David Haye. Just like David Haye, I would have bet on Whyte to win the way Dillian Whyte won, simply because of how we've seen Parker. I would have bet on Joseph Parker to beat Dillian Whyte the way Dillian Whyte beat Joseph Parker on points and all of that. Simply because of his last performance against Joshua. His last performance against Joshua, for me, pointed that out. And for a pro like David Haye to assume the same thing, at least we're on the same train of thought, right? But clearly Dillian Whyte exceeded all expectations by his performance, man. His straight up performance was fire. That first knockdown of Joseph Parker, I didn't believe it at first. I had to rewind that part like 2-3 times. I didn't believe that Whyte did that. But as soon as he did that, what I did after that was I timed what the next knockdown was going to be. At first I expected Joseph Parker to come back with a knockdown to Dillian Whyte. 2 knockdowns, both men have a knockdown in each other. But once Dillian Whyte dropped Parker the second time, I knew it was over. I knew that Whyte won this. The only way that Joseph Parker could come back from this is if Parker knocks out Whyte, and that didn't happen. But stellar performance. It also got me thinking. Well, this interview got me thinking on David Haye. I don't know how his promoter schedule is going, but I would love to see David Haye as a promoter. He's a talented trash talker. I like how he shifts. I like how he speaks, basically. And since he has experience in boxing, I always feel like people who come from the fight world, specifically as a fighter, they do well in promotion because they know what it takes to make big fights. They know the kind of money that's needed. They know everything that goes into a big fight. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.